Hey everybody, it's Carla. Welcome to the Happy Bookmaker. So today we are going to finish this beautiful French ladies writing journal, and you guys were great. I didn't get a ton of responses, but they were overwhelmingly for one particular image. If you remember, I needed your help to pick an image for the front cover, and you guys came through, and it was kind of the one I was leaning towards. I'm kind of giving it away now, but I mean, and I loved both of the images, but you guys, you came through for me, and I really appreciate it. So we're gonna get to that in a minute, but before I forget, as always, so I don't forget to say it, thank you so much for watching and liking my videos and subscribing. It really does, doing all of that helps helps that algorithm thing that I don't really understand how it works, but I know that it helps get the videos out there so that more people watch them, and helps my channel grow. So I really appreciate it. And one more thing, I'm having a 25% off sale in my Etsy shop for the month of August, and that is going to end on the 31st. So I just wanted to remind everybody, I'm not very good about remembering to mention it. So now with like a couple days left, I'm mentioning it, and I'm going to try really hard to get this journal in there as well. By the time this comes out on Tuesday, the 29th, I believe. So, so there'll be a couple more days for shopping, and I'm not planning on having another sale until probably, you know, pre-holiday, like November-ish, somewhere in there. So I just wanted to get that out of the way and let you know. And again, thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate you. So, all right, let's get to it. Who won the contest? Well, I mean, I think we might all know. It's this little lady. She won, I think it was something like 4-1 or something like that. And I was kind of leaning towards her, just a lot of it for the colors in the background that kind of really blended well, and just the whimsical look. And I'm still going to use that other one. We're going to use her in a really prominent place in this book. So never fear, she's going to be in there. And so the next thing that we need to do is we are going to put some trim around this. And I found this really pretty kind of coppery red trim. And you can see how it pulls in the colors, these reds of the cherries and her dress down below, if you can see that. I had another red. Let me see if I can find it here. I picked up another red, and this is super cute, but you can see it's way too bright. So we're going with this kind of, I'm going to call it like a metallic-y red. And it's a little bit heavy. It's a little, I mean, wide, width-wise. So it's going to be a little tricky. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start in one corner, and I'm going to glue, and I'm going to bend it around, because I did try like an experiment with like mitering the corners, and it's too, you know, it's not like a straight ribbon or anything that I can do that with. I might be able to do it, but it just didn't seem like it was going to work out very well. And then I'm just going to continue to kind of wrap around. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac glue, and I might end up with kind of a messy corner. And if I do, and I'm kind of thinking I might, I'm going to put some kind of embellishment over that. And I'm picking this little corner so that I'm not covering up any of this pretty red down here. So I've got a couple of options. I have some little flowers. I don't have a red flower, but I think that that's okay, because there's also pink in her, like it's her flesh, basically. If you can see down there. She's very pink down in here. So I think doing a little pink flower up here, and then these little, you know, the little center of this flower is really metallic-y, kind of goldy metallic-y. So that's one option. I also thought of maybe just like a little button, and there's green in this picture. So I might do a little green, depending on how big I need the camouflage to be, basically. There's also this little white flower. It's a little, you know, nondescript, and it's just all white. Then I also have this little daisy, and that could work because there is the yellows and the golds in this picture, and it's flat. So I like that too. So I'm going to get this on, and then I'm going to decide. And then we're gonna go from there. I'll be right back. Okay, I just want to show you a little bit of what I'm doing here. I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing because I think I'm gonna have to hold it down a little bit as I'm going. But basically what I did was I put a bead of the Fabri-Tac going around this way. I didn't do the whole thing yet. And I'm just kind of pressing it down. And I wonder if I can bring it down a little lower. Hold on a second here. Okay. It might be a little better. Okay. But it's actually working pretty well. I was kind of concerned about the corners. And, but you know, it's pretty pliable. So this is how it's looking so far. And I'm going to continue. Okay, so you can see that I've come around the bottom here, and I'm just basically like turning the corner with this. And you know, it's a little bit rough up here, but I'm just wondering if I even need to put anything there. Let me cut off this little whatever that is. A little bit of black here. I mean, yeah, I think I do need to, because it's just like a little bit rough. It's not terrible, but it's a little rough, so we'll think about that. Okay, so I've been kind of playing around, and even though it's actually pretty good, I've been playing around with little embellishments that I could put in this corner. Honestly, if I didn't do it, I don't think anybody would notice except us, because we're watching this, right? But again, there's a possibility of a flower like this. I just feel like it's a little bulky. I like it, but it's a little bulky. Again, there's this little guy, a little green button, which is kind of cute. But then I got to thinking that I have these, many years ago, I got these little buttons that, it was like a scrapbooking kind of home shopping network thing that I was watching. And I ordered all of these little, they're like little buttons, but they were being used for scrapbooking. And I have gobs of them. And in this one little packet are some really cute little hearts. And I was thinking, what if I just did like a couple of them so that it looked kind of intentional, right? Something like that. But that's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. And I could even do something like that. It's a little bit bright though. So anyway, so that is what I'm thinking about. But for right now, we're gonna let this dry. I'm really pleased, actually. I think it turned out really well. And I'm still considering not even putting anything there, but you know, I've got time to think about it. Okay, so let's do some more on the inside. So we're gonna use our other pretty lady on the inside cover, because I think that she needs sort of a place of distinction. Now, I did talk about possibly putting pockets on the inside covers, but I decided not to do that, because it really isn't meant to be a junk journal. Now, I did slip in a few pockets on the inside, and I'll show you that, but I want it to stay kind of as flat as possible for writing. So, so let me give her a little bit more ink. And this is our beautiful Paris evening dress lady, and I still love her. So we're gonna just start putting some things down. I've already done a lot of it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a few of them, a few of the final pictures, and then we're gonna do kind of a little flip through. And it's gonna be super easy. I don't have a picture on every page. As I mentioned, I'm just gonna be doing every few pages, or, you know, just kind of whatever I think looks right. So we're gonna get her down. And she's so pretty, so very pretty. And so that's a pretty honorable place, I think. Also over here, I wanna put something, and I like this little image, either on the top or the bottom. as just kind of an opening page to say, hey, this is French Ladies Journal, French Ladies Writing Journal. So I think I'm gonna stick this up here. And it's been so fun decorating this. It's been easy because it's really just kind of coordinating pictures with paper. And, you know, so it's not so involved. It took some time to find them and, you know, cut them and that sort of thing, but now, isn't that pretty? Really pretty. Okay, so we've got a couple pictures here. We're gonna leave that alone. And I've got another one right back here. And this is a really pretty one. And this is 3 French ladies, although one is a little lady. So since we've got that one there, I'm gonna go somewhere about in the middle. And I don't have a ton left, but I do have a few. So we've got these. I'm trying to kind of coordinate with the page, you know, with the paper. And this one has a little bit of a green tint to it, which is kind of nice because this might actually be, oh, that's the coffee dyed. Okay, but this I think is the tea stained. So it kind of blends in. I think we're going to go with this lady for this picture, for this page right here. Let's put her down. Okay, here she goes. Here she goes. I don't want to do too many because I want to obviously leave a lot of room for writing. So, gosh, I just think that that's simple and beautiful. Okay. Move on to, we've got that one here. So, some of them I got a little close because I got a little excited. And here's a lady that I did some fussy cutting and cut her out, and I think it's a really cool look. And on all of these, I did do some vintage photo inking, just so that they kind of stand out from the paper and have a little bit more depth, I guess I would say. Okay. Let's see, it's a little ways till we got another one, so oh, it's quite a ways actually. Okay, I think she's really pretty in her peach, kind of pulling the blues through from the picture. Okay, so where were we? Right around here. I really love this. It's very Frenchy, but I want to pick a page that it looks good on, you know. So I did it on this. She stands out a little bit and she kind of ties in with the coffee dyed paper. She could be on the blue and really stand out. Even though it's a little bit closer to this one, I'm kind of leaning towards this because I like the contrast of her against the blue. And to me, it's so funny, this blueberry paper, blueberry dye paper, it's a very kind of French blue look. So, you know what, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put her here. Okay, and down she goes. Really pretty. Okay, we're getting her done. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful paper. And then this is, yeah, these are both blueberry. This is the start of a new signature, and they were my outside pages. So love, love, love them. Okay, let's go a few pages in. Okay, we're gonna find our next one, and that is this lady. Oh, I love this. Love, love, love this picture. A very Parisian lady. So about in the middle of this would be right around here. It doesn't have to be exactly in the middle, but we're kind of aiming for a little bit of consistency here. There's also these two, which are very fun. This one is plain black and white. This one's got a little purple. That's kind of fun. And this seems to be some kind of a wedding day look. And that's kind of pretty there. And we've got this this lady. So what I kind of like about this is that it blends in with that background. Okay, so what I've decided is to put this little lady down here. This is kind of I think this is the blue. Is this the blue? I forget. I can't remember. Or is this the tea dyed? It might be the tea dyed, but it has a little bit of that bluish green, and I think that she's really going to blend in nicely here. And we're going to put her at a little bbit of an angle. Just like she's kind of a, I don't know, like a little movie poster slapped on a page. Something like that. So really, I mean, you could journal down below as well, but she's really pretty, really cute. Another whimsical look, I think. Okay, over to this one. I love her. Okay, and oh, I love this one. This was a paper outpost image, digital image, and I just wanted to make it a little more rustic, so I ripped it and obviously inked it, but I really like that one. Okay, what do we got next here? Okay, so I think we're gonna lay this one down here because I like the way it's, this is contrasting with this lighter background, but it really blends in with the coffee dyed paper here. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna do the same with her as the other one. We're gonna kind of put her at an angle, which is kind of appropriate, the way she's kind of swinging on that little moon there. Oh, so cute. I love this. Okay, let's move on. Then we've got this one here, and another fussy cut image, and she's sternly looking at the blueberry paper. Maybe she disapproves, I don't know, but I love this image. I think it's stunning. All right, so we know we've got one there. We've got this little lady back here, another postcard image, kind of a mermaid. She's got kind of a mermaid look going on. You can see that. So I want to get something kind of in between these two, if possible. Okay, let's do this one. I like the way it's kind of pulling out some of these browny goldy tones in this paper. And again, I think this might be the tea dyed. I think so. Yeah, that's a tea dyed. Okay. Okay, hold on. So I got to thinking, maybe these could be a little pocket. Even though I said I'm not going to really do any, I have done a few paper ones in here. This is kind of the right shape and size, so I think we're going to do that. Let's see if we have one nearby at all. I don't think so. No. Okay, this is going to be a pocket. And if the person does not want it to be a pocket, it's okay. It's no, you know, no harm, no foul. You don't have to put anything in there. And there's still going to be the same amount of space for journaling. So those are fun. Those are fun ladies. I like those. So we've got this mermaid lady, which I showed you. And then not too far down, I've got this pretty lady. And I love this one. And I'm putting it across from the pink, obviously, to tie in that pink. And this is a little pocket. So I thought she was perfect for that. And let's see. Yeah, we got a few pages in here. We've got the next one is this beautiful Christmas postcard, or it's some kind of a Christmas image, but I just think she's gorgeous. So we're going to try to put something in between here. We'll find a good page somewhere. Try to decide what image we, I really kind of like that right there. Or we also have this one. I think we're going to do this. Let's just make sure. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I like it. I like the way it stands out from the background again, and then it blends in with the coffee dyed paper. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this one straight on. Seems like a little more of a formal image. There you go. Very pretty. Pretty ladies. Obviously a wedding. I really can't, it's really hard to read the writing. Well, for one thing, it's in French, but it's very faded and small, so I can't really read it, but I mean, that's obviously a wedding. Okay. Okay, so I've got 3 images left, and I just kind of went ahead and decided where I wanted to put them. So I really love this, again, the way she stands out from the tea-stained paper background and blends in with this coffee dyed paper. So she's gonna go. I didn't think I was gonna use all of these, but I'm going to do it. I can't seem to help myself. So there are still a good 3 or 4 pages in between every image. So there is plenty of space for journaling or whatever. Okay, she's a nice tall one. We're gonna just lay her on flat. Very pretty. And this one is a walking dress. I walk in my leggings. And then this one, I love this. Obviously some kind of French royalty. Really, really pretty image. So I've decided that she would look beautiful on blue. It's a really pale blue. This is the blue food coloring page. I'm pretty sure, yep, because it's the center of each of the signatures, and it's just really, really pretty. I think I'm gonna put her at an angle maybe. Yeah, let's do that. So the next one's at an angle, so I'm gonna put her straight. That's just the way I roll, I guess. I don't want them all to be the same orientation, so, because that's not interesting, right? Okay, we're just about done. So the next one would be this pretty image that is from, I think this is a Paper Outpost digital image. And I don't know what she's doing, and I don't know what it says, but it's very pretty. Pulling in the greens of this page and then the pinks. And then we've got this one. This is a Book and Paper Arts image. I actually used this in Red Toile. I'm pretty sure. And now we went a few pages, and that's okay. And another Paper Outpost image. And a few pages, and now we've got these pretty ladies. And then we've got another little pocket because it's a shorter image. Just some fashionable ladies down here. Okay, so I decided that this beautiful lady, very, very royal and elegant, I think that she would look really good on, I think this is tea stained, and this might be the turmeric. I think this is the turmeric. Anyway, what I like about this is when I did the inking, I had just wet my little dauber, and I got a lot of inking on here, but I thought that that was a pretty cool look. It makes it look really, really old, and that really ties in with the brown that came through from the coffee dye paper on top of the turmeric paper. So I really like the way that looks, and we're just gonna put her right in the middle. Okay, very pretty. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I got glue everywhere. Glue everywhere, hold on. Okay, let's press that down. And I'll show you, let's see, did you get to see, you saw that image, okay. And, okay, all right, so The next image that I already have down is this one. It's another postcard image, and I love it. It's just beautiful. So when I did these, they're digital images. This is a graphics fairy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's Book and Paper Arts. But I printed them out on a good paper. It's called Bright White, and it's just a little bit more, a little bit thicker than regular copy paper. And I did some ripping. You know how I do like the faux postcards, because that's what it is basically. I just didn't do it on like cardstock, and then did some inking around it so that it really has that old postcard look. And the very final page is this beautiful image. Again, another postcard image. So she's bringing in the red, and we got the blue, and I just love this. Really beautiful image. So, okay, now we're gonna go back to the front. We're gonna decide this. We're gonna decide what we wanna do to cover up this little guy, and do I need to do something to kind of counterbalance it? I don't know, I kind of like that. Maybe it doesn't need more than one. What I like about this one is that it's really tying in with the neutral background. It's very little. So we're gonna go with this for up here. We're gonna get it on, and then I'm gonna do a quick flip through so we can look at everything all at one time. Yeah, that is really cute. It is gonna take a little bit of time for that to stick on. So while I'm thinking, what do you think, you guys? I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it, but I kind of like it just plain too. We'll have to think on that. I'm gonna let this dry and we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, as you can see, I went ahead and did the other little button. I just thought that it fit in so beautifully, I had to do it. And we've got our nice little pen pocket and a nice neutral pen in there. And we're gonna do a quick flip through, and I hope you enjoy. There you go. That's our flip through, and thank you so much, you guys, for helping me decide on the cover, and for watching, and I really appreciate you. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.